There was a big turnout to welcome home European bronze medalist Anne-Marie McGlynn on her return from the European Cross Country Championships in Bulgaria at the weekend. She returned to the Ora Leisure Centre in Letterkenny tonight. A member of Letterkenny AC, Anne-Marie captained the Irish team, being the fourth counter on the team herself, and of course it's the second bronze medal for Letterkenny this year following Mark English's success at the European Championships earlier this year. Donegal TV was there to get some reaction from Anne-Marie and her coach Teresa, McDaid and one or two others at the Ora this evening. Well, first of all, Anne-Marie, many congratulations. It's wonderful to be in the presence of someone wearing a bronze medal from the European Championships. Hugely exciting time for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's a really proud moment, and it was a great honour to go out and represent my country, and to be asked to captain it was the icing on the cake. So
big responsibility captaining the team, Anne-Marie, obviously, and then concentrating on your own run as well. Did that add to the burden of the whole event for you?
No, to be honest, it was probably quite the opposite. I tend to get very nervous, so to have a little roll on the side was perfect for me, because it took the nerves out of my own run, and my own weekend kind of ran more smoothly because I had something else to worry about, and not really worry, but to round up the girls for a meeting and have a wee talk, and I like to chat anyway, so it was very easy.
Yeah. I suppose there was a lot of talk about Fionnuala for obvious reasons, and how she was going to go, and maybe could she win again and that sort of thing, but obviously it's very much a team event. Anne-Marie, realistically, did you and the rest of the guys feel that there was a medal there?
We were told by Athletics Ireland and the head endurance lead, Chris Jones, that if we were in the top four, that they would send us to the World Cross Country in Beijing. So we were definitely looking for a top four. Yeah. And we talked about a top four, but I really was confident in myself that we could get a bronze medal at least, and I roomed with Fionnuala as well, and we had spoke about it, and we knew who the top rivals were going to be. We knew it was going to be the British, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and the French, and we weren't far wrong, because that's who we were fighting for the spots. And I was quietly confident, and I think Fionnuala, she knew herself she was in good shape. Unfortunately, it was bittersweet for her, like sixth place for her, and she was looking for a medal, but she still kept her morale up. She still was happy for all of us, because she knows medals don't come around very easy. So yeah, I thought we could get a medal, and I think Fionnuala did too. So we didn't talk about it much, because we let the running do the talking. So yeah.
And of course it's a race where you probably don't even know what exactly is going on. I know there are some people very good at keeping the numbers and all that. Was there any idea in the latter stages that a medal was possible, Anne-Marie?
Yeah, the commentary was calling out top three teams all through the race, and you had the team management were shouting as well. So if we didn't, I couldn't hear the commentary, but I could hear the team managers shouting into our face, third place. And I remember, like I said, that we were in sixth place, and I never thought anything of it. I was just running, and then when I was told we were in third, and I was only the sixth scorer at the time, and I thought, no, this isn't me, I need to be a scorer. So straight away I switched on more, and I thought, right, I'm going to get into fourth scoring place, and I just worked my way through the field, and they came back to me, and so we kind of knew where we were, but the last count we were in fourth or fifth, I think. So when I crossed the line, I really had no clue where we were, and I didn't think we had a medal. I thought we had got fourth. So when we went back in and the media was all there and they went mad, it was like, oh, we have got a medal. So yeah, that's when it all started.
Just describe that feeling, that moment when you just knew we've won a European bronze medal, and I'm taking a European bronze medal home with me.
Yeah, I think I got a bit emotional, and I couldn't even speak at the beginning, just because I suppose I started back athletics on a sad kind of note, but it ended on a really happy one. And to think I'm doing it for my family and coming home to my two kids and my husband on Monday with a medal, it was just it was surreal, and that's what means the most to me, is doing it for them, doing it for Teresa. I know people say you should do it for yourself, but really I was running around there doing it for everybody around me. So yeah.
Well, I know they're all very proud of you, Anne-Marie, and I suppose now expectations will be great going into 2015, 2016. Teresa just mentioned to us that you're looking at the steeplechase now as possibly your number one event for the year, but I'm sure there's other things you'll be looking at as well.
Yeah, well, the World Cross Country in March now, so come January the training will start to up for that, and then in the summertime I'm going to go and try a little bit steeplechase. I think there is a little bit of an opening there, and there's 3 or 4 girls fighting it out, and I think I could give them a good push at it, and I just like a challenge, and I think that's what will challenge me, is the steeplechase. And so I'm going to give that a go, but before that will be the World Cross Country, hopefully make that team.
Well, Teresa, I think as Kieran O'Donnell said there, we're like a lucky charm for Letterkenny AC. It's great to be back for another fantastic occasion. Little did we think when Mark English arrived back at the square that he wouldn't be the only one taking back a European medal this year.
No, we're certainly making a habit of this, and by God, isn't it a great habit to have? And delighted as well, even for me, obviously as a coach, to have sort of that type of different sort of skills in different areas, and particularly, as I said earlier, in my background of cross country and European cross country, to actually have coached an athlete to medal in European cross is just absolutely phenomenal. And listen, Anne-Marie is an unbelievable character. She is one of the most educated athletes that I've ever coached. She has come through several coaching systems, and I've learned so much from her, and she's developed me as well. So all in all, it's been a great journey so far.
Did you feel, I mean, I know that she had a great career as a youngster and came back into athletics. Did you feel when you took her under your wing in September last year that, I mean, she was good enough to produce something like this? Yeah,
because like at the end of the day, her pedigree is excellent. She ran as a junior athlete. She was running 4:17, 4:18 for 1500 metres. And as well as that too, the fact that she had taken some time out of sport to come back, it meant everything to her. It was like a second chance. So whatever and anything that she could do to make herself better, she did. She did absolutely everything. And there's a great message in that it's never too late. There's always an opportunity. She has a fantastic aerobic strength. She has fantastic speed. So she has, definitely the raw goods is there. So last year she would have came to try and make that team. So this year she came back with a very different view, and I think historically the Irish women have always done very well at European cross. So, there was always the possibility, was always there.
Yeah. And as you say, I mean, she has the skills across the board, because we've seen her perform very well at indoor, at outdoor, and now at cross country as well. So I mean, that's a really talented athlete that can do that, Teresa.
That's right, she definitely has. Now, as I say, she has all the, she has the raw goods, there's no doubt about it. She has a really good engine, she has the ability to accelerate, and then she's got that passion, and we see that every night at training, and certainly, as I said earlier, the men certainly see it. Sometimes they come down, and she's never afraid to challenge any of the men in training, and she just gets the best out of herself all the time.
Yeah. And finally, for 2015 through to 2016, where do you see her going from here, Teresa?
Yeah, I think there's certainly the possibilities are there. I think the World Cross Country is certainly something that has to be on the table. Athletics Ireland agreed to send a teams if they finish in the top 4. So they've medalled. World Cross Country is just an absolutely amazing experience. Bearing in mind Anne-Marie was there as a junior, so for her to come back and run there as a senior is awesome. And as well as that, she has, particularly because of the strengths that she has, she's hoping to give steeplechase a bit of a rattle this year. So watch this space.
A proud day for Letterkenny, for Lifford and for Donegal. Michael?
Absolutely. I say it was a very proud evening for us here to welcome home Anne-Marie. We all saw her achievements on Sunday. It was extraordinary. I myself was out trying to trot around the turkey trot in Letterkenny here on Sunday morning, and after coming across the finishing line, word quickly spread through that Anne-Marie was a counter on the Irish team. She was captain, of course, of the Irish team as well, but to come home with a bronze medal, she has done herself, her club, her county, her country immensely. We're all very proud of her here. And as I say, we do acknowledge she's a Letterkenny athlete now, but she did run with Tullamore Home Club and with Lifford during her development. And I think we're sharing in her success. And athletics, of course, is becoming a really developing sport in Donegal and nationally. I've been saying to anyone who would listen to me that athletics complements every sport that you can play, and we're delighted that our success is going from strength to strength here in Letterkenny. And moments like this with Anne-Marie, such a high profile, it just gives the children here so much to aim for, and we're so proud of her.
Yeah. Heady days for Letterkenny, because it's not that long since we were at the Market Square welcoming Mark English home with a European bronze medal as well. So for a club like Letterkenny, it's a fantastic year.
It's a fantastic year, and Mark's achievements were extraordinary, so they were. We're very proud of Mark and his achievements, and of course Mark is with UCD now, but we're very proud of Mark. He's a staunch supporter of the club here. And of course, as I said earlier on tonight, we had Danny Mooney representing represent Northern Ireland in the Commonwealth Games as well. Danny is a club member here, and we've athletes here representing at the highest level internationally and nationally, and of course at European level, and we're so proud of them, and it just shows you can achieve your goals. You don't have to be at a centre of excellence in Dublin or somewhere. You can achieve your goals, whether you're running with Lifford AC, Letterkenny AC, Cranford, Milford, all the clubs around Donegal. Anybody can achieve their goals if you're prepared to work hard and put the effort in.
Yeah. Brendan, heady days for athletics in Donegal as well, and I'm old enough to remember your late dad Ben having conversations with him and his passion about athletics and where it needed to go to. We're heading in that direction, it would seem.
Well, absolutely, Charlie. Athletics at the minute in Donegal, athletics nationally is riding the crest of a wave. Certainly here in Donegal, to have the likes of Mark English and to have Anne-Marie McGlynn here now at the minute with European medals, it's a fantastic achievement. Certainly we can look back over the years and look at the many achievements that Donegal athletes have had down through the years. And the fact that it's still going on, the fact that we still have athletes competing at the highest level, is absolutely brilliant. It's brilliant for Donegal athletics, but Donegal athletics is the clubs. The clubs are the foundation stone for everything that goes on at athletics, not just in Donegal, but around the country. And to have so many developing athletes, and to have these athletes here at the minute, leading the way for the rest of Donegal, it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, we're actually talking about elite athletes here, Brendan. And that should give us great pride to be able to talk at that level about people who are representing the country on behalf of us here in Donegal.
Well, that's exactly it, Charlie. To have people participating at that level, it's to try and equate it to anything. It would be hard to describe, but you have athletes who are on the international stage, week in, week out, month in, month out, and to have athletes here in Donegal competing at that level is absolutely brilliant. In sport, there's not many athletes who could get to that.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that what's key to anything in sport is participation. And to have young children being involved. Okay, not everyone's going to make it to the elite level, but the fact that we here in Donegal can have athletes who do compete at that level, it shows, well, look, there are athletes, that for young children, that they can do it too if they so wish. But the fact that they get involved in sport in the first place is really the starting point.
This is Charlie Collins for Donegal TV at the Aura Centre in Letterkenny.